We live in a time when you can access any movie from any country and any decade for literally $3 to $6 at the most. That is amazing. That absolutely blows my mind, and it gets me so excited because unlike other art forms like literature and painting that go back thousands of years and have an endless sea of history, when it comes to film, it's only about 100 years old, and you could hypothetically watch most of the main movies from cultures all around the world, all throughout history, in a lifetime. Like, that's insane. There's nothing worse than when you find a movie that you absolutely love, that changed your whole life, it reshaped your whole perspective on everything you thought you believed, and you tell your friend like, yo, you gotta watch this with me, it's amazing. And then you look over at them and you realize they don't like it at all, or they don't give a shit, or they're asleep. It's demoralizing. It's an absolute gut punch because this thing that hit me so hard didn't hit them. I've been really fascinated by this idea and this question of what makes someone interested and passionate about a particular type of art form as opposed to another, or a certain genre versus another when it comes to film or literature or music. Why can one person be absolutely obsessed by country music and they feel like it resonates deeply in their soul, and other people want to blow their brains out when they hear it? Like, I don't know what that is, and I'm fascinated by that. I mean, I'm sure part of it is just the way our brains are wired. We're going to find different things interesting, and I think that's part of the magical nature of being a human being. But I think another part of it is the life experience that you associate with this particular art form. I'm so fascinated by it because I used to be somebody that didn't care about movies or TV at all. I went into college, I went into a film program literally not caring about movies just because I was a video editor editing YouTube videos, and I thought that was kind of cool, but I just didn't get it yet. People would explain it to me. I would try to watch some movies here and there, but even the great movies I saw when I was younger, they didn't make me sit back and be like, holy fuck. And that happens quite a bit now. So what is that? What changed? And I've really become obsessed with exploring the cinematic art form as a whole, like not just a certain type, just exploring different cultures, different eras, the evolution of film over time, the philosophical ideas and themes that movies present. Like, all of this is so fascinating to me now, just over the last 4 or 5 years. And if I try to trace back this passion, it really does come back to one viewing experience of Good Will Hunting when I was 21 years old. And when it comes to literature and reading and philosophy, I could say the same thing, and I can trace them back to one particular book or podcast or moment. And so I really do believe that once you watch the right film at the right moment in your life with the right mindset, willing to receive the message and theme that the movie is presenting, I think that everybody can have their life changed from a movie.
So you believe that God gave you this gift because He wants to keep you in misery?
Fighting is not magic. It is skill. We will see if you have any.
It makes me a little sad that there are people out there that just don't care about movies in general. They just don't really care that much. So treat this video as a pitch, as my proposition, if you will, as to why you should care about cinema, and put in the effort to explore different types and expand your palette a little bit, because I do think it could change your life, even if you don't expect it. As someone who's a completionist and just gets a huge satisfaction out of making lists and then checking things off of lists, I don't know what that is about my personality, but just like clicking that I did something is so satisfying. And when it comes to film, it's like this sea that is actually kind of conquerable, it feels like. I remember one of my best friends told me something that makes her really sad is that she'll never be able to read every book that she wants to read. And when it comes to cinema, that's still kind of true, but it's less extreme, because if you tried, I mean, it's a big commitment. You can watch all of the most amazing films from around the world at any time, like I said, for $3 to $6. Movies that influenced societal movements, cultural norms at a particular time period in a particular place in the world, public figures, world leaders, corrupt governments, universal existential fears that all humans can relate to. Like, cinema is so cool and it's so accessible right now. And big shout out to subtitles, because you can just go pick up any movie, and if it has English subtitles, you can get the gist. Sometimes the subtitles suck ass, and it's not accurate at all to what was said in the original language, but you still get to experience it. I don't know. I just think it's really cool, and I think it's so lame when people don't want to watch international films because it's not in their native language. Like, I understand that it's just a personal preference, and if you don't like listening to a different language and you just don't want to have to read the subtitles, then, you know, don't do it, I guess. But I just feel like you're limiting yourself to the amazing movies that you could explore if you would watch foreign films.
자막, 서브타이틀의 장벽도 아니죠. 한 1인치 정도 되는 그 장벽을 뛰어넘으면 여러분들이 훨씬 더 많은 영화를 즐길 수 있습니다.
Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films.
Something that I think is a big factor on whether or not people will deeply connect with film and really try to explore new things and watch more things is whether you approach movies in general as an escape from life or as a way to learn and dive deeper into certain topics and conversations and ideas about life. And I think those are two very different experiences and mindsets, sort of. If you just want to watch a movie to escape, and that's really your only motivating factor to sit down and watch something, that's fine. I just do feel that you are missing out on an opportunity to just learn a lot about cultures and ideas and yourself. And I think a lot of people would make the argument like, dude, when I sit down to watch a movie, I don't want to think hard about different ideas and difficult things in life. I just want to have fucking fun. But the thing is that sometimes it is really, really fun to watch something that really makes you think and learn about different people and different worldviews. Like that is fun in and of itself. At least for me it is. When I watch something that's pretty heavy and has a lot of themes thrown around and it's not just like a popcorn movie, that's usually more fun for me. And I think I'm probably an outlier there. Like, I think a lot of people don't want to sit down and watch Taste of Cherry on a Tuesday night after work. Something I've tried expressing to my family is that sometimes the best movies are ones that most people don't know about. It's not necessarily the most marketed movie or the one that everybody's talking about is always the best. I think there's a lot of beauty and amazing things to learn from stuff that you might have never heard of, but it's out there. You just gotta look for it, and I think you should. I just feel so fortunate to be living in a country and a time period when I can explore these sorts of philosophical questions through an art and spend time to actually analyze an art, because that's a privilege that has very rarely been accessible to most humans throughout human history. Like, most people are trying to survive, and the idea of even entertainment or philosophy or like trying to expand one's consciousness and worldview through art is just a luxury most people around the world never get to do. And so, since I happen to be so lucky to be in a time and place that's safe and comfortable, I can explore the arts and what the arts are trying to say and learn more about people and about myself. And when I was younger, I didn't understand that. Like, I used to hate going to museums on field trips. I would never read any of my school books. I didn't want to watch anything. I didn't understand. I didn't appreciate it. And I wanted to give my perspective on why my mindset towards the arts and the art of filmmaking specifically has changed over time. And I would like to encourage you guys to, think about it a little more and check out stuff that just looks interesting, even if you've never heard of it. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was not scripted or planned. This was just rambling from the heart because I've been motivated to make more videos. I've been feeling inspired, and this is a topic I care a lot about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was kind of free form, just going with it. I said in my video last week that I was done caring about the views and the upload cadence, and in sticking with that theme, I just wanted to speak from the heart and make something fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment letting me know what you thought of these words that I said today. I highly recommend you hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you know when I upload a new video. Okay, help me out. Thank you. Go watch a new weird movie tonight, and I'll see you guys next time.